Hello YouTube. This is daily upload number 2 of who knows how many. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel where I'm an idiot, and that's about the gist of the channel. I'm an idiot. So how y'all doing? Comment below where you guys are from, what state you're from, or maybe from Switzerland, over the waters, I don't know. Let me know. Pretty simple. To be quite honest, I've never ever liked American cheese for the most part, especially on its own. It's about like cheeseburgers maybe, but I think that sliced cheese tastes disgusting. So we're gonna be watching how it's made, and this might be very foul, but I'll link the channel below. You probably have heard of it, how it's made. But with all that being said, 3, 2, 1, go.
What is as American as the 4th of July and an apple pie? American cheese, of course. You can
I
make
like
your
that,
nacho
actually.
Dip with it, or melt it onto your fresh off the
I don't
skillet
like
grilled
grilled
sandwich.
cheese
American cheese
very
is
much.
absolutely perfect in its simplicity and gooey goodness. But what exactly is it?
Bro, turn down.
How do you make it? Step 1. Select the natural cheese and other ingredients.
I'm down.
Let's say that you want to make some mac and cheese or a nacho dip, or maybe you're in the mood for a hot, crunchy grilled cheese sandwich.
I've never liked grilled cheese.
What do you need? Well, cheese. Technically speaking, American cheese is not exactly
I've heard it's very
real
fake,
cheese.
so I'm very
it's actually
scared.
a blend of different cheeses, including cheddar cheese,
Have I been lied to? Is it not like?
cheese,
Is it not like plastic?
Cheese. So from a legal perspective, any cheese made from a blend or 2 or more is real. Cheeses can only be described as processed cheese or a cheese product. So the official name of American cheese is pasteurized processed
cheese food.
This means that unlike natural cheese, which is
That
directly
looks
made
like
from milk, American cheese is made from a bunch of other different cheese
Okay.
varieties. And this cheese blend shouldn't compromise less than 51% of the final product's weight.
Honey
Now, for the successful
pecan.
production of American
What?
cheese depends on the good quality and selection of natural cheese.
That looked foul. Why did it look like that?
One or more varieties of cheese or blends of cheeses with different
Looking at-
degrees of maturation. The
We're trying to make our
criteria
own
for
cheese,
selection
though.
of natural cheese include flavor, texture, consistency, and level of acidity. When the cheeses have been selected, the products are removed.
And that's
from
right where that
packaging,
hairnet, or that
de-whitened,
cheese, that your hair might
cleaned, and ground
cheese.
before processing. This physical treatment of natural cheese facilities and easier melt ensures proper blending of the added ingredients.
Yuck.
Enhances better contact between emulsifying salt and cheese
Salt and
components.
cheese
The other
components.
ingredients that are added to the pasteurized process
I hate Kraft singles.
milk
They're
powder,
so gross.
cream, and hydrated milk fat, vegetable fat, whey proteins, vitamins,
Milk
emulsifying
powder.
agents, caseinates, and starches, spices, and
Wait,
food
is that why I was so?
When melted, the salts hold
Ew.
everything together and give you that wonderfully gooey pull. So choose the right raw materials to get that perfectly blend of creamy.
That looked at what my
salty,
cat
and
leaves in the
gooey
litter
cheese
pan,
is the
bro.
key here. Only brands that meet this strict criteria can label themselves as American cheese. The cheese can have a mild or strong flavor,
Bro.
depending on the manufacturer preference. The color may range from white to light yellow or even orange with a very smooth texture. It's essential to add a variety
Do we
of
make fake
emulsifying
Italian
salts,
cheese?
like sodium kyrie and
That is
phosphates, to ensure the
foul.
viscosity, texture, pH balance, and binding of the water and fat
I'm
content of the cheese.
Not even listening to what he's saying
In
for the most
fact,
part.
Both
Yeah, I'm
spreadable,
dumb.
slice, and block type American cheeses will use similar ingredients. The difference lies in the proportions of the materials used and the
What is this, a
manufacturing
Minecraft craft,
procedures,
like a
which may
Minecraft
vary
crafting
according
table
to the end
recipe?
product. Now, once we're done selecting
Why are we
the
mixing up all the
cheese and other
cheeses?
ingredients, it is time to proceed to the most crucial step. Step 2. Formulation of a balanced mix. Where regular cheese making starts with milk, American cheese production actually starts with natural ready-made cheese.
Okay, well, this is natural.
First, the cheese is washed and scraped. After that,
never heard
it
of
can either be
washing
chopped into
cheese.
pieces or mechanically
Maybe we
grated
shouldn't
into
wash it because
fine
every other
shreds
cheese tastes
and
better.
melted together at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. The main components of natural cheeses are fat, protein,
Ew,
minerals,
it's
sodium
wet.
chloride, and moisture. So the formulation of balanced
Ugh.
cheese blends is based on the proximity composition of the natural
Why was it
cheese
watery?
After that, the cheese is melted in a scraped surface
Was
cooker.
that pancake
which blends the
maker?
cheese with water, emulsifying agents,
That's
milk
cheese though.
proteins, and
Not
other
pancake
added
batter, that would taste
ingredients. The
foul.
fat level of the cream, butter, and anhydrous milk is
Okay.
standardized. And milk
Ew!
proteins are
That
fortified.
literally looks like my vomit,
Water
bro.
condensate is added to the mixture from a direct steam injection during the heating stage. Typically, American cheese spreads contain 20 to 40%
Is that why it always gets
added
so
water,
wet if it is
while
left
the
out?
block or sliced
Oh,
cheese contains
so
less
gross.
moisture, which is typically 2 to
So we don't want our
25%.
cheese to be wet.
It is very important to keep emulsifying agents in mind in this stage.
That
This is the
actually
stuff
looks
that
like
will
my
hold the
like
cheese
when
together
when I'm
and
sick.
prevent it from separating
That looks
during
like-
heating. Emulsifying salts like
That
sodium
literally
citrate
looks
promote
like.
a
I bet it was
series
made.
of
Is how it looks like if George Washington went and just uphurled, upchucked his whatever crap they were feeding him. That looks disgusting. Look at that. Yeah, yuck. And I like cheese, but this is
changes
gross.
in the cheese blend. And
What is that?
The functional properties of the milk protein.
What virus is
Salts
that?
Will emulsify the fat and stabilize emulsion and pH.
What's bigger than my
of the
head?
cheese. So make sure to blend them in really
What a
well.
buddy walking around.
Structure of the cheese.
I would hate.
However, some precautionary
I would hate having to make
adjustments
American cheese as a
should
living.
be considered when using food ingredients such as meat, fish, or liquid additives like coloring material and flavoring agents. So this makes up our balanced mix: natural cheese. Water,
Wait, hold up. What did you put
milk
Cheese Whiz on? I only put Cheese Whiz on Ritz crackers. Was that on fruit?
such as meat, fish, or liquid additives like coloring material and flavoring agents.
Is that chowder
So this
and
makes up
cream
our
cheese?
balanced mix: natural cheese.
It was that Doritos. Who puts Cheese Whiz on Doritos? And what else is that? It looks like guacamole. Let's just call it grapes instead. That's foul. That's disgusting.
Butter, salt, and milk proteins.
Zach
However,
Choi looking
some
video.
manufacturers will choose to add miscellaneous additives to the blend.
This is indeed the part of the video where I beg you to support me. And if you don't get it, the stick here is that I'm trapped in a closet being forced to eat this garbage. This garbage. Join the Discord, Instagram, follow me, like and subscribe to the notification bell. Links in the description.
To make it tastier and appealing to consumers, we can choose to add egg protein, wheat fiber,
Mozzarella?
nuts, dried fruit,
Is that pecans,
peanut
bro? What
emulsion,
is this?
mustard
This is
oil,
gross.
Or even mashed potato to the mixture and blend it all.
I hate when I get a
together
burger
to
and the
obtain a
cheese
thick,
isn't melted.
creamy
Especially
paste.
unmelted
Once all the
American cheese
ingredients
is
have been blended into
disgusting.
a smooth mixture. The next step is to heat it all to form a stable mass. Step 3: heat treatment. In the third step, the balanced mixture is heated.
What?
We need to heat the blend because heating
The
is required to
pasteurize,
pasteurize
that
the
sounds
product.
foul.
Now, this is another critical step in the production of American cheese.
So it's supposed to look that
Time,
color, but we
cooking
dye it yellow.
temperature, the extent of mixing and blending,
Nice.
and the rate of cooling.
We already
affect
saw
the
this
final
clip while we
product
were
of the
using clips,
processed
bud.
cheese. During its preparation, the cheese is heated for more than 30 seconds, at least at a temperature of 150 Fahrenheit. For this purpose, we'll use a batch
Why is
cooker
bro in a full like
process.
surgeon
The
fit
important
just to
thing
make
here is
cheese?
ensure that we have a minimum filling temperature
And he
of
throws it in that much
72
water.
to
That's why
ensure
it's
the
so
proper
wet and
maturation of that yummy cheese
salty.
we all love. That's because high temperature processing conditions eliminate the looming threat of corrosive
Oh, shit.
spores that can germinate and grow during the sheer life if the product is not refrigerated. So,
You're telling me if we leave out American cheese, it's gonna grow spores. And you know, we don't want that obviously, but they have no problem adding all this other crap. Seems pretty weird, if you ask me.
heating provides additional security during the
Spores?
cheese production and prevents product spoilage. Now that we're done with mixing and
That was
heating the
it, nacho
mixture,
cheese,
it's
okay.
time for an optional step: homogenization. Step 4:
What is that?
homogenization.
Stay on top
We love ads. Let's go.
from anywhere and get deeper in.
Although the equipment used to manufacture
Not sponsored.
pasteurized processed
Sadly, not
cheese
sponsored.
products provides the homogenization effect on their own. Further homogenization
Smoother
may
and
be
more-
required
what
to
do they
make the
even
cheese
mean?
Smoother and more
Homogeneous, what do they even
homogeneous.
mean?
The high shear cookers used during the heat treatment produce an emulsion of the fat droplets in the
Seen this
continuous
clip
hydrated phase.
like 5
while the
times.
modern continuous
Stop
cookers
showing the
are equipped with
pancake
a
maker.
Tangenol steam
Was that
injectors
Frosted
that
Flakes?
are pretty good at adding the creaming effect in the American cheese. However, if the manufacturer desires to add more homogenization into the cheese, they install the device downstream of the cooker. In
Need a
fact,
whole
we
redstone
need to use
setup
an
just to make
inline mixer or
cheese.
homogenizer, For the
Don't mind all my
processed cheese
Minecraft references. I've been
spreads, to
playing
make
it
them more
for 2
creamy and
weeks.
smooth. Once the mixture has been
been
thoroughly
really getting back into
homogenized,
Minecraft.
it is allowed to cool down. While the spread products cool down more rapidly, the blocked or sliced products need time to cool more slowly. Cooling the cheese will give us the desired
looks so
texture and
gross.
consistency. After we are finished cooling
Oh,
the
I so
cheese,
hate when I have
all
black
that is
cheese. You
left to do
cut
is
this
pour the
black
blend
cheese
into
really,
molds
really
through
thin. I don't know
chains
what it
of
is. I don't
cheese
like it.
slides, blocks, or spreads. That brings us to the very last step in this fascinating
Look
cheese
at the one.
process.
Look on the shred. Did you see the
Step
straggler on the
6, filling
side?
machines and packaging. Our last step is to shape the product.
That's me
how
and the
we want.
cheese.
Once all the ingredients have been combined into a smooth, homogeneous paste, it is
Paste,
time to add the
paste,
finishing
okay.
touch. The mixture is poured into large molds to solidify
What?
into sliceable bricks. These are the massive blocks of frame American cheeses that we see
Too
in
scared
the
to watch
deli
this on my
department.
own.
In other cases, the mixture is piped through a machine that churns out long, thin sheets of cheese. These sheets are further cooled down and hardened until they can be finely sliced and individually wrapped. So after we obtain the perfect slices, blocks, and spreads, we can use glass jars, metal tin cans, laminated aluminum foils, plastic
So many of
tubes,
these-
and bottles.
So
for
many of these
packaging our
clips
final
look so
product,
gross.
the American cheese. And
So-
of course,
some American cheese
now
is
it is
good,
ready
but
to be
not-
melted
some-
on top of your
some of this look
hamburger or
gross.
omelet. Bon appetit. Click one of the 2 videos
No.
on your screen right now.
No, absolutely not. Well, what do I have to say? It looked gross. I didn't completely understand what it was saying because I'm stupid and didn't know what half those words meant. But there's only certain. Let me explain to you the only certain circumstances that I like to use American cheese on burgers. I sometimes have the black cheese as well. Some other sandwiches, but never would I have a Kraft mac and cheese slice plain. Those things taste disgusting on their own. Thanks for watching, y'all. Like and subscribe.